slow. So, and just this.
Well, I'm saying that you're a stripper. Oh, English. I mean English because my Russian wasn't as good.
Your return on time is gonna be.
Nastya.
Right, this is a very good video. It's just a very good example of what you can do with your voice and with suggestive language. Now, to give you a context, I was just jogging as usual and I found in China somebody who looks foreign. Obviously, I have to go up to her because she's a foreigner and it's the minimum I can do. Unfortunately, my glasses weren't working really well, so I couldn't capture the first minute of the conversation. That was a bit of a letdown, but you get the picture from, I think, a minute in or so. Is a quite hook up because basically, as you'll hear from the conversation, very likely, I can't remember because I actually haven't reviewed it yet. What you'll realise is that she's staying with a friend, and she doesn't speak Chinese, so she's a bit isolated with a very tiny circle of friends. So that makes it her craving for company because she doesn't have a great selection of friends. So to say, is a very good example of what you can do with language now, and with the tone of voice. Very important. Now, bear in mind that I tend to overdo these sort of things. I tend to take it too far too quickly. Whereas I would suggest, if you want to use these techniques, which are really powerful, and I'm using them because, especially here in China, it's a bit difficult to touch women, whereas in Europe is much easier, so you may not need that as much. So there's another technique of sexualizing things without the need of touching. This is why I prefer it, especially in China. So the good thing about this technique, which is suggestive language and suggestive tone of voice, is that there's no proof that you're doing anything whatsoever, and you'll actually see it. She's actually stopped. I can't actually quite remember, but she actually says at a certain point, she points it out, is your voice, something about your voice. As you'll hear it, I just completely deny it. I know exactly what I'm doing, but this is the nature of the game. Basically, there's nobody. It's just like a game of poker. You just pretend nothing is going on, and they do the same. We're only friends. Oh yes, I kind of remember it now. We're saying, oh, we're only gonna be friends. I say, of course. You'll hear it, and I completely agree with that. And I even take it to the extreme. Look, you've got a boyfriend. You better keep him. He's the right guy. You better keep him. And I don't want any girlfriend or something of the sort. I can't quite remember it. I just want to remain single. So actually puts me immediately into the lover frame. Very important. That is extremely important. So the lesson to take away from this, by watching the video, is you'll see and watch the power of suggestive language and tone of voice. And as you'll see, I'll talk about chocolate. It's all suggestive, and I'm only talking about chocolate, if you understand. And I just slow down my tone of voice, my voice. I slow it down, I tone it down, and I make it very slow. So, and just this is, I mean, to us men, that means absolutely nothing. Pretty much to me, absolutely nothing, and to men, not much. Whereas to women, I've got a very strong reaction and effect, and they feel it really strongly. So strongly, they may be uncomfortable. So if you actually, you're really sexualizing the interaction really strongly from their point of view, so they can even actually just go away. One thing I'd like to point out is that towards the end of the interaction, when she was leaving, I actually purposely did not tone it down. What you want to do in this sort of cases, if you basically, what I could have done, the point is I just wanted to capture everything, and if I continued the conversation, I didn't have battery in the recording devices, so I would have actually lost a lot, and I'm not particularly keen either on this woman in particular at all. And remember, another lesson is invest in your own skills, invest in yourself, not in the women. 100%. Every pickup artist has got this motto, this never invest financially or obviously emotionally in the women. Invest instead in yourself, in your skills, in your wealth and health, everything else. So, and then if they want to join. But I mean, if I were keen to actually make it happen, what I would have done is carried on the conversation and take her to one of these small restaurants that are available here in China, which I didn't do, because I knew that my battery was running down and I wanted to capture it. So what I should have done is tone it down towards the end and just have more of a normal conversation. So maybe a bit of 5 minutes of normal conversation. And that's very important, because if you actually keep it at that high and you leave it at that high, what is likely to happen is that they will not see you for a second date because you've sexualized it too much. And basically what I tend to do, I just give the value, give arousal far too quickly without giving women the time to get comfortable. That is what I normally do, and I do it constantly. I'm aware of it, and I wouldn't advise you to learn exactly what I do. I would advise you to take it a bit slower. Just sprinkle the sort of things that I do. Sprinkle them here and there, because they actually feel it really strongly down there. It's like, if you get, to give you an idea, having this sort of conversation and using the tone of voice that I used, using the topics that I use, it's like for us men looking at pornography. It's very similar to that. It's very similar. So women tend to get a very similar arousal as we get when we look at pornography. So use this tool. But the other thing is, women, if they get aroused too quickly and their level of comfort are not there yet, you tend to lose them. As I say, well, they will not see you again, because they find it a bit too weird. It's just the way women the world over work in the same way. Doesn't matter whether Chinese or European or anything. If they haven't reached their own comfort levels, if you actually push it too hard, they'll either escape, actually leave, or when they leave, you will not hear from them again and will not respond ever again. So that is likely to happen. This is why I'm saying I'm driving the car too fast. I'm actually pushing it too hard. So what you want to do is, if you're using these techniques, keep a pulse on the comfort levels. If they actually give you this this sort of things that she, for example, she gave me this, we were only friends, so I don't want to take it. I said, well, I never wanted to take it anywhere. I think you're seeing things with I never said anything. In fact, I did not say anything. I imply things, but I don't say anything. So they logically cannot actually point out to what's going on, but they feel it really strongly. Really strongly. So watch this video. I think is an absolutely great video. You will learn a lot from it. I'm very happy that I managed to capture it. It's really good. Thank God I've got the audio from the mobile phone, and the glasses is a great interaction that teaches you the power of suggestive language, what it can do, how quickly it can do it, and the topic that you can use, and the tone of voice. I'm not a master in this sort of things. Mind you, I'm not a master, but I tend to use it quite often, especially because in Asia, you cannot touch women that easily. That is the thing, as quickly as we can in other countries. So I had to adapt and use other techniques, and that is a very, very powerful technique. A technique that will never, I mean, say for example, if you're touching a woman, touching her hand or anything of the sort, that can even be taken as sexual harassment in certain countries like the US or Europe and so on. But I mean, if you're worried about these sort of things in the country where you're in, use these techniques, because nobody ever can actually, it's something that is completely legal. You're only using tone of voice and suggestive language, perfectly legal, and this is actually undeniably okay in every freaking case. Even, and you can also use it in difficult circumstances when you've got mothers and daughters, or father and daughters, or anything. When you address the target, you just tone down you just use your tone of voice. You just tone it down, and you make it a bit just slower. That's what you can do. So it's a very powerful tool, and you can use it, and nobody can ever point out in a logic way about what you're really doing, because you're only talking, and even the topics are innocent. That's the beauty of it. Even the topics are innocent. So beautiful. Watch this video. I'm sure you'll love it.
Language, suggestive language, and voice tonality can do the porn of the ladies, so to speak. Let's have a look at it. I'm just going to go and play a few clips. So you're going to watch a little, and then you can watch the whole thing after that. Let's have a look at the first one. See whether... Oh yes, this is... remember, we're not there yet. We're not there. I was trying to switch the camera on. Sel, cancélalo esto, Sel, cancela esto, porque no hay nada.
Ni hao, ciao. Здравствуйте. Я итальянец.
Oh yeah, so basically I've just switched on my camera, I didn't realise.
Я не говорю по-русски.
So like, yeah, so you see that.
Ты Россия, да?
But I can, yeah.
Я не понимал по-русски. Я...
So you actually listen to some rubbish and...
Practice my Russian with you, that's all.
Okay, that's the...
You're not Chelyabinsk?
No, I am from Yaroslav.
Ekaterinburg?
No.
You don't know Ekaterinburg?
I know, but I'm from here.
So...
I'm from Yaroslav.
I don't know what it is.
Near Moscow.
So basically what we're establishing at the moment is just chit chat, and it's quite easy to hook. This young lady is very easy to hook. So let's carry on.
Oh, what's that? So what are you doing here other than walking? What are you doing like?
I'm working.
What is the nature of your work? The nature of my work is
Is this alright?
that's what we do. Yeah. As a teacher.
Okay.
Do you teach English like every other foreigner? Well, I haven't. I mean, there's worse things in life, you know. You could be walking at night in the park, for instance.
So this is value, but it's still... How can I put it? There's nothing really here, it's just very normal conversation.
You were then.
Just walking.
Yeah, let's work together. Let's work together for a while. Yes, as I've got time in my hands, and I stay in.
Okay, this is the a very important bit, which I'd say is, look, if I weren't, to be fair, if I were not videoing this, I wouldn't actually do it. But that's what, because I'm not simply not interested in this particular lady. But I think it was a very, very good thing to show you. A good thing, because basically it's me jogging at night and then finding a random person there, obviously it's a female of the mating age, actually 22, so perfect. And yeah, and then you can take it really, really far. I haven't actually taken it really far because I didn't have my gear on me. I didn't even try to take it really far, but I wanted to take advantage of the situation and show you what you can do. But let's carry on. Let's carry on right now.
And the what do you call it? The A exit, close to the A exit of the Shitya. Yeah.
So that's very important. Actually, I'm not gonna. You can watch the full footage after this, after my commentary. But that is what I think is very, very important. Understand logistics. Because basically any girl because our goal is to take them to bed. Yes. So they can be very interested, they can even want to bang you, whatever, but if their logistic is rubbish, there's no point on you investing your time. And sometimes ladies just don't mind a bit of company. So you've got to understand what the logistics are, and if you watch the full video, you'll understand that she's getting my logistics too. So it's very, very important that. So you have to. When they get your logistics, it means that if you stick in there, it's very likely that it's going to be on. That's very likely. So you may not even need to use the techniques that I'm using here. But at the moment, I'm not using them. I'm just getting logistics. So look.
It's not far at all. That's quite close. I mean, I just came running here. It takes 10 minutes.
So did you get it? Is it far?
Roundabouts. So when did you arrive over here? August. Oh, right. I think it was 2 months ago I arrived. Yeah. I'm not used to speaking English at all. I always speak Chinese. I mean, I was very surprised. I looked at you and thought, I mean, she looks a bit like a foreigner. I mean, I just gotta speak to her. Yeah. So the thing, are you not scared of walking at night in this park? I mean, have you not been warned about being very dangerous and such? What does that mean?
You talk about adventures here. No.
Adventures? Oh yes, we can have an adventure. It's a bit too early for us, but...
Now, I don't know whether you want to do it. This is the textbook misunderstanding. I don't really understand what she was saying, maybe adventure, but this is very important. I mean, it's like placing the seeds early in the conversation, and it's part of it's textbook stuff. I mean, if you study this thing, is you're taking all the opportunities to misinterpret whatever she's not all the time, but if you can't misinterpret, you've got to misinterpret, and you've got to praise her for that. So, and this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm just so used to it. I don't even think. Basically, that's the thing of people who have a bit of experience. And I remember when I was in my 20s, not really understanding why these women who I used to bang were actually getting off with 40-year-olds and whatnot, because as you get older, you get this experience, you'll learn and study, so you'll get more and more effective. Because with women, the suggestive language is extremely important. It's like porn, as you'll see as you'll see towards the end of this video. But let's carry on. It's really good, this video. I love it.
What I'm actually saying is, have you been warned that this park could be dangerous?
Oh.
Yeah, that's just I'm just playing with it.
No. No, nothing.
Yeah.
Chinese people are so quiet. Home.
Yeah.
And this part,
She's completely hooked.
home too.
Oh yes. Yes, indeed. And I think it's very safe as well. I keep jogging here whenever I'm around here, whenever I live here. I come here jogging at night. It doesn't matter. It's very safe because there's, the area is safe anyway. And there's lots of CCTV cameras everywhere. So it's very, very safe. Yeah. So what do you think about the area then? What do you think, do you like here? No, you don't like it. 你好，去哪里？对，我们也是啊。Of course. Can you not?
I don't
Why?
know.
Почему? Yeah.
I didn't learn yet.
Why?
So this is boring stuff. It's getting to know each other. It's just chit chat. Okay, nothing really major.
She's Russian. Yeah. I mean, don't you feel being a bit isolated here? Because especially if you don't speak the language, you can only meet other Russians or English-speaking people, and it's very, very isolated.
And this is exactly what I mean. Part of the seduction and game is I'm sorry to put it bluntly, but it's not. With hookers, you pay them their sex. With women and their seduction process, it takes time. It can be an hour, it can be half an hour, it can be 10 minutes. It depends on the circumstances. It can be a day, it can be a couple of dates, 3 dates, 4 dates. I always go for the first date or second date at most. I don't go beyond that, normally. So you've got to understand what you're dealing with and what the likelihood of your return on time is going to be. I'm sorry to say that way. For the women who's watching it, that's life. We operate in different ways. So you have to know whether your time you're investing is going to worth it or not. Very, very important, and I tend to do it all the time, and it's very, very important because you, especially at the beginning, you may realize that, well, you may go for and invest a lot of time, and then logistics may be not right. She may be married, and then taking you as a friend, and then you're actually, that doesn't happen to me because I sexualize it too much, so there's no friend zone with me. I friend zone back. I love friend zoning back because it's ridiculous when I friend zone back them. And maybe I think, if I remember well, I friend zone her as well. I mean, I think she says friends zone, and even I'm friend in zone even more. Even just making sure that, and then with the added connotation of being fuck buddy. I mean, never say it, but that's the implication. If you want to actually take it that way in your mind. So understand what you're dealing with, understand the logistic, and that's what I'm doing. Just going it.
My opinion. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't
Okay, yeah.
too far.
Okay. Yes. What I'm saying is, given the fact that you cannot speak Chinese, you find it very difficult to relate with the locals, with Chinese people.
Not so slow.
So make sure you understand. Yes.
Language for me is difficult because of the tones.
Oh, okay.
I can't understand it.
Well, as I said, the way I've done it.
Remember, even if you're talking about nothing, you're building two things: comfort and attraction. So comfort is a very, very important point, and if you watch my videos, my infield, you'll see I don't care about comfort. I just go for attraction a lot. I don't mind losing them. I don't care at all. I find it really amazing, amusing. So, but if you're actually really scoring, if you want to really score, I suggest you tone it down. Whenever I'm quite interested in, if I find somebody who's I'm quite interested in, I just tone it down a lot. But not if I'm not interested. If I'm not interested, I just don't tone it down. I just go full. I can even go stronger than that. I'm gonna go very shortly.
It's very simple. I just lock myself up with a dictionary and a few books, and I refuse to speak to anyone in English.
And again, this is very, very important. Come on, chit chat, very important. It doesn't really matter. Comfort.
I just refused. I refused any contact with other foreigners who could speak English as well.
Now we're gonna go forward. This is just
Do you
chit chat.
miss your country?
Chit chat, okay? This is chit chat. Nothing important. Building comfort building, getting to know each other. Getting to know each other is comfort building.
Very young.
Yeah, because I don't smoke, I don't drink.
Again, getting to know each other.
I have no stress whatsoever. And yeah, that's my life. I love my.
So I'm gonna go forward. Gonna go forward like a roll.
Yeah, let's get WeChat in place.
Home?
Well, no, I normally live here. If I'm,
She's getting my logistics.
I have another name here, but it's not
it's problem. Yeah.
Now another thing is when they giggle and all that means absolutely nothing. You're not close to sex. Giggle means that there is an interest. They can be giggling, they can look at you, but that doesn't mean sex. Okay, that's very important. Very, very important because for sex you need to get a lot of comfort. So let's go forward. The giggle is good, but many times I get them giggling and they don't actually reply back to my messages at all. So pretty much it's constant giggling with me. But because I build loads of value, it's very easy for me. But not getting any reply back. We maybe have their boyfriends and whatnot. So giggling is a good sign, but it doesn't mean anything. And then, but by the way, if you get them to giggle a lot, I would suggest if you want to strengthen the interaction, you just tone it down. You just have chit chat conversation, and you finish off, and you just say goodbyes at the chit chat conversation thing. No value, no sexualization, nothing. That's what I suggest if you want to see them again. If you want to maximize your chances of seeing them again. I'm not doing that.
Problem. Okay. Quite good. Yes, quite good. Because your rent is not that much anyway. Maybe
Chit chat.
2,000. Oh, English. I mean English because my Russian wasn't as good.
Talking about my girlfriend,
Of course.
you'll watch everything.
Shenzhen. And guess what? She went with a Chinese guy.
Now topics, I'm switching into sexual topics. But I don't need to do it.
So funny. In a few, maybe next month we're gonna be able to watch them. Because it's summer.
How many foreigners do you know here?
I know many, but I don't associate myself with them. Because I find it very boring, otherwise it wouldn't be any.
Now, I feel from experiences that even if there's not as many silences, she's not going to get bored. She doesn't have much else going on, and the people she's associating herself with are not that interesting anyway. So I feel that what's gonna happen is she's gonna require a bit of comfort in order to bang. That's what I think. So at the moment of recording this, that hasn't happened. So this is from my experience. I think she would require some comfort, given the type of girl she is and what she responds to, and the vibes I get from her.
Sale, yeah? 你好靚女啊，你好靚仔啊，
Yeah.
多謝。
Yeah, I'm saying hello to people.
Yeah, I'm not, it's really hard and very, very lonely for a while. But then, quickly enough, I've started using it.
Cool, it's cool that you can teach me. I would like to learn it, but
Yeah. So this is what happens after you exercise for so many years and you get older and you get stronger.
This is exactly what I mean. Now I'm using the voice tonality. Alright? Voice tonality only. No topic.
Yes.
So yes.
what is good?
And you hear her as well. She's actually matching.
Why?
And this, I mean, I do it naturally. I can't even realize. I just realize when I hear it back, I think, "Oh, freaking hell, what am I like?" And then it's just all textbook conversational hypnosis.
And then being here, it's like being in a nude dimension, in a new dimension.
There you have a new dimension. So we've got the footage here. I did it on purpose, but she didn't actually get it. I mean, she get it subconsciously.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Takes feelings in a new direction.
Oh God, this is real porn.
It's beautiful.
The real porn. She's getting aroused.
That's what my friends say.
And in order to make sure that I get the defenses, I try to make sure to do the best I can to keep her defenses down. I say, this is what my friends say. So it's not as if I say it. And you see, there's no logic in here. It's absolutely no logic. It's two things. Conversation, I mean the topics, feelings, nude direction, the way I say beautiful. I mean, it's just the voice is changing now, and she can tell very shortly. I mean, and she's pointing it out to me.
Well, I feel it to a certain extent. Have you ever been up there?
Yeah, but not at night.
I have been there at night as well.
But it's really dark.
Yeah, no. I'm not suggesting we go. Not right now. Maybe another day. You're a bit naughty. I wasn't suggesting that.
There you have it. I just do it on purpose, and I'm actually pushing the pedal, and I'm being naughty myself. Because I'm actually saying, I'm saying this is what she's suggesting. It's actually slipped through her mind, and she does not deny it. Look at it.
Oh, I like that part of you, the naughtiness. Yeah, can you be naughty?
Oh God, I'm really pressing on the fucking pedal.
Can you be naughty?
No,
Naughty? You don't know the word naughty? Maybe your boyfriend should explain you. Naughty, you've been a naughty girl. A naughty boy. Alright, okay.
So she gets the tone of voice. She doesn't understand what I'm talking about.
See where that. Okay, there you are. Got it. Naughty. It's in a very common expression, a common word in English. Naughty. You refer it to children usually. And then my friends say, I've got friends who say if you refer it to an adult, it's got a different connotation. Yeah. Taking things to a new direction. Yes. Feelings to a new direction.
She's feeling it, by the way.
How often do you enjoy here in this park?
Very seldom. There's a Greek gentleman. He comes jogging. Only him. No one else. I've seen that connection. Yes, I've started to like you. A bit. Slightly. The side of you. The sparky thing.
No, she'd say something about spark and all that. Again, another misinterpretation, alright? Misinterpretation.
I can't find it. For some reason. But if you look at it, then you'll find some pictures with Russians. See what it is? See him. You don't actually. So look. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, is it natural? You're not actually wearing any perfume.
So what I'm doing there, I'm actually getting it. I need to sexualize it. I just want to sexualize it. I refuse to get it into the freaking boring friend thing and no. Let's get it with me. Guys, you're watching this. I push the pedal. I don't mind pushing the pedal, and I don't care whether I don't see them again, because I just go shitload of a cold approach. I just don't care. And I love pushing the pedal. You've got to tone it down a bit. This girl needs a bit toning down, but I'm pushing the pedal, so I know, I feel that she's not ready, but I'm actually pushing it. Basically, the point is, she needs a bit more time, but I'm pushing it further than I should. And she's actually telling me at a certain point. When you watch the full thing, you'll understand. But basically, you want to push it. If this, say this is the level where you can push it. You want to go, and you sort of know that it's there. So you want to go around about there, quite close to it, but never touch it or even get closer to push it. But then, because what was going to happen, time is going to allow that place to go a bit further, so you can go even there. There's no problem. Time will allow you to do that. So your time is in your favor. If she doesn't go away, she's still with you, and she follows you, it's just bound to happen. All you have to do is just be there, sexualize it a bit, and it's gonna happen. Women like men and men like women. Is nature. But I'm actually pushing it real hard because I just don't care. But you don't do that. I suggest you don't do that. But at a certain point you'll have to do it. I mean, you'll have to sprinkle it in. Otherwise it becomes too boring and it leads to nothing. Especially with girls like these. If they're not talkative or anything of the sort, it may lead to nothing. So you gotta actually be proactive and sprinkle it. But I don't sprinkle it. I just water it down with sexualization, which is obviously I never go direct. Not in this particular case. I'm not going as direct as I normally do. I just go very indirect and subtle but real strong.
Amazing. Certain women can do that. We men, especially me, I just think. That's what I do. I have to use deodorants all the time. And do you like chocolate? Oh, chocolate, yeah.
There you have it. I'm gonna go for freaking chocolate. Yeah. And chocolate and eating in women's language is sex. In women's language. There's no textbook that tells you, but women associate ice cream to sex a lot. It's very, Not in all cases, but very, very often. So you can use that, and I do it freaking on purpose. Look at the reaction.
So I should take you for a chocolate feast.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, ice cream. Chocolate feast.
God, seriously.
Yes. Gelato, brava.
Look, you know.
Ah. Very good. Очень very good. How do you say very good in Russian? Очень хорошо. Да, очень хорошо. Да.
The
Да. Yeah. You have to teach me Russian.
That is women language. They do it all the time. I teach you you teach me English, I teach you that. Women language. I'm using their own freaking I'm using their own language and using it to sexualize it.
Maybe, how do you say maybe? Что говоришь maybe?
I just want you to know that we can be friends.
Look at this. This is the fucking proof. This is the fucking proof. I haven't actually said anything. I've talked about chocolate. I've just toned it down. I'm using women language to imply things. She's getting it. This is women language. Absolutely amazing. This is why I love game. Absolutely love it. And this video is when I got it. Basically, I just want to tell you this. When I got this freaking video, that's just out of the blue. I keep my recording equipment with me when I jog anyway, because you never know when you can get the good set. Oh god! After I got it, I thought, well, this is one of the best footage because it shows you real time. Well, it's just she's getting it. The ice cream, you teach me Russian, I teach you that. The voice, God, this is porn. And she get it so much that she actually said, I want to let you know that we're gonna be friends. Look at what I did, fucking Abril. Look at this, do it again.
Friends?
Yeah, I don't want anything. Что говоришь maybe?
Look, I didn't say anything, okay? Anything, we're gonna do this, we're gonna that, we're boyfriend. No, I didn't. I just use women language.
I just want you to know that we can be friends.
Yeah, I don't want anything. We cannot be boyfriend and girlfriend because I don't want any girlfriend. I'm a free man. I think you're getting things a bit mixed up. There's not gonna be any boyfriend and girlfriend here. You keep your Irish boyfriend. You can only be friends, nothing else. I think your imagination has gone a bit too fast for me.
I'm actually taking it back, accusing her. Absolutely freaking textbook. When they do it, I just affirm it. We're gonna be friends, of course. We're gonna be friends. And then it's open to misinterpretations, but the way I say it in women language means we're gonna be fuck buddies. I'm gonna say, no, you keep your boyfriend. And you can say many different ways. They do get it really, really clearly. Because everything in women is magnified. So this is why they cannot actually watch naked men pictures. They don't like it because it's too much for them. A little thing for them is a big thing. So if you actually say, oh, we're just gonna be friends. We're only friends. And you just say that way, or something similar, they understand we're gonna be fuck buddies. That's what they understand, either subconsciously or they actually go from the subconscious is going to go directly to the conscious mind immediately. But she's getting it because I'm using women language and I'm using the tone of voice to sexualize it. All right, so very, very important. That I do a lot. We're talking about I don't know how long it took this thing, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. For a woman like that, I think we're talking about maybe 4 hour, 5 hour period, maybe. Before, you can safely arouse her a lot, and also get the comfort levels, because she will need a certain amount of comfort level. So that's the thing. I don't allow a lot of comfort because I don't care.
Yeah, women's imagination is going really, really fast. Very suggestive. It's amazing. You're getting very strange ideas. I like them.
You're getting very strange ideas, but I like them. So what I'm doing there is very important as well. It's very, very, very important as well. I'm saying I'm actually accusing her of these ideas. I am accusing her of the ideas, and I'm saying, well, your ideas are good. This is pure porn. We're talking about freaking porn. She may be wet down there. And by the way, feedback I got from women that I've just banged, I banged in the past, they tell me the exact same story, that they get wet while I talk or while I touch them in a certain way, non-sexually, of course. They do get it. But the point is, I do it, so especially if I don't like them, I'm not particularly interested, absolutely not, I just push the pedal, and I don't care. I'm thinking in my head, just go away. Don't waste my time. That's what I think. And even in this case, because I know this footage is very, very important, it's extremely instructional. Even in this case, I just think, well, we're just gonna push it. Let's listen again. Listen again. It's freaking great.
You're getting very strange ideas. I like them.
Like what?
Your ideas.
What? What ideas?
Yeah, the ideas that you're saying we're only friends. Meaning that
that's beautiful.
You're thinking about other things.
The idea that, look, this is hypnotic language, okay? The idea that we're only friends, and then I change it, that's freaking confusing. So it can mean anything. It can actually mean anything. Look at it.
Meaning that...
Like what?
Your ideas.
What? What ideas?
Yeah, the ideas that you're saying we're only friends. Meaning that you're thinking about other things which I wasn't thinking about.
There you have it. There you have it. It's very confusing, and this is exactly what we want. Because their brain is going it's going in a loop. It's going in a loop at the moment.
Otherwise, why would you say that?
Maybe why would you say that? I would not. That's not a good idea. I think that's wrong, because I just point it to. Basically, that is not something I would do it again. This is me being logical, being a man, being logical. But that should. If I just didn't say that, I would have been beautiful, because then I just stop that loop. I just make the logical part just wake up in her brain, which is not good.
Why would you say that?
But it's not too bad. Nothing is perfect, but in a perfect scenario, you wouldn't actually say, why would you say that? Because then, if you say that, then she's actually need to go back into her conscious mind and say, what the heck is going on? No. But if I just didn't say anything, it just loop in there. It's loop in there, it can magnify. So that's not a good idea what I've done, what I said there.
I know. Take it easy, we're only friends. Nothing more. And you keep your boyfriend. It does his own thing, is to say you see each other every now and then. And we hung out only. We only hung out, we're only friends. Because your boyfriend is something serious and you've got to keep him serious. Me, we're only talking.
Why do you talk like this?
There you have it. We're only talking. And then basically what I'm saying, and I'm not saying it, I'm actually talking to their subconscious mind there. We're lovers. We're lovers. Your boyfriend is serious. We're lovers. That's what I'm saying to her subconscious mind by just using that voice. And her subconscious mind gets it 100%.
No, I'm not talking.
There's this voice and...
What voice? What voice are you talking about?
I'm denying it. I mean, and I think it's a good idea to deny it, because there's no proof.
You see, I think your imagination is blowing you up.
That's beautiful. I mean, just bring and just put in it, and just blame her for that. This is a bit of guys. This is a bit of mind games. Get used to it. The older you get, the better you've got to be at it. Absolutely love this sort of things. When I was younger, in my 20s, I would not even imagine of being able to do something of the sort. The way I've developed this is by I don't know how many interaction I've had with women, but it becomes a second nature. I mean, to me, I mean, right now I'm getting better and better at it. It becomes second nature, and especially when they throw the shit tests at you, like we're only going to be friends and all that. I've got them almost all handled. You've seen it, because it's a sort of shit test to a certain extent. We're only going to be friends, and I take it and I sexualize it, and I sexualizing using that subtle language and the tone of voice. So it's absolutely beautiful, and her mind, the subconscious mind at the moment, is getting it 100%. This is why I wanted to show you this bit. It's beautiful. You've got to watch it. It's beautiful. This thing is absolutely beautiful. You'll learn so much. And so the point is, what you can do, the way I've developed it is, whenever I speak to women, I always try to sprinkle it. Even in occasions when I shouldn't, I just sprinkle it. Because nobody can actually say, hang on a second, what have you done? Everyone can actually realize it, but nobody can actually call you out on it. Nobody can actually call you out on it as you've been inappropriate. That's what I want to say. That is very, very... This is why it's so good, and I absolutely love this. Because nobody can actually... It's very effective. Women get it to the subconscious level, and sometimes to the conscious level as well. And by legislation in all countries, that's not sexual harassment. Because you've got to be aware, and this is also why I'm using it a lot, because I've got to be, for my job, I've got to be aware of what I do, and it's very, very important I keep everything above water. So that is very, very important. As to say, you get the exact effect you want to get, and complete utter deniability, and completely lawful. Nobody can actually ever say to you that you've done anything that is sexual harassment or anything of the sort, which is absolutely beautiful, but is extremely sexual to women. Extreme. It's like, to them, it's like porn. It's exactly what's actually turning them on. And then if they don't like you, if they despise you or anything of the sort, if they find you repulsive, they'll just leave. So let's carry on.
Yeah, I think it's your imagination. Your voice. It's just normal voice.
You know that's not.
You know what?
That's not normal.
Is that not normal? Are you saying I'm not normal? Why am I not normal?
So she's getting it. She's getting it. But look at what I do.
You're normal, but your voice is not normal.
My voice is not normal. That's very interesting.
That's very
So
interesting.
what is a normal voice then? Give me an example. Normal voice.
And I do it on purpose.
I can't. You can.
I can? Okay. Lienzaya.
So, basically, this is very circumstantial. I see a guy and I speak to him in Chinese using the same tone of voice, and the guy doesn't care. This is exactly what I mean. This is only to women. apply. I mean, the woman's brain is very different to our brain, and I still make the same mistake over and over again. All you need with women to arouse them is this sort of things. I mean, you don't have to go to extremes like pictures or anything of the sort. No, porn does not work in them. What works is this: suggestions. You're using porn, and they are using their porn by doing that. And in fact, when I actually speak to that guy, doesn't care. It means nothing to him.
你哪里的？我看到你住在乔记花园对吧？对，我住那个 A 区口附近。我看到你了。哦，对对，看过你了。这天很漂亮嘛。你哪里的脸仔？上海的。上海哦，好帅啊！你好帅的。你很壮。高子。
So I've used the same freaking tone of voice, just as a stupid thing. It's not necessary. I mean, it's my logical part of myself. So I'm not perfect. That is not a move that I would suggest you do, and I wouldn't do it again. And that's not really. It means nothing, because again, I'm actually proving that it's not right, but there's not real need to prove it, because all you're playing with is emotions. That's all you're playing with.
Have you seen it? It's the same voice. I think you're.
But that's a good example for you to understand that the same techniques that work in women do not work in men. So our language and their language, what arouses us and what arouses women is extremely different. And you've got to really understand what arouses women and practice it every day. And then if you want to really be good at it, it's quite simple. Whenever you find a woman, do it. Do it. Doesn't matter. Even if you find a 70-year-old, you'll have fun with it. You're not gonna bang the 70-year-old already, but you'll find that she's gonna get a bit that way. So it's beautiful.
Your imagination is playing you up, you know.
And I'm actually accusing her of saying that it's her imagination. She's 30, it's a 30 girl.
It's the same voice. Nothing changes. It's how you're taking it.
Is it how you're taking it? Fuck. To an English speaker, that's got the double meanings are the best things. She may not understand this, how you're taking it. It's the way you're taking it. But if you're a native English speaker, you may especially women, get the second meaning more than the first one. And I think she may even get it.
Sorry, what did you say?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. So look.
So funny. You're so funny, it's incredible. Is it because you're thinking about chocolate?
That's so funny.
And then...
I keep blaming her for it.
Enjoying chocolate ice cream with me.
This is me freaking getting down on a freaking gas pedal. Really, really strong. I'm going fucking strong. There's no friend zone here. You see that friend zone? In factuality, there's no friends here. Just freaking a man and a woman. So, the point is, from a logical point, she said, we're not gonna be friends. I agree to it. And I even emphasize it, we're only gonna be friends. Your boyfriend can do the boyfriend thing. We're only gonna be friends. And then, I even get back to the pedal again, really flat down on that freaking pedal. Which, guys, you shouldn't do it, because I know, I feel this girl, it's a bit too far for her. It's a bit too fast. A little less. But I find it, otherwise I find it too boring, and I'm not interested in that woman either.
There's only chocolate ice cream. There's nothing else. I love chocolate ice cream. And I have to be careful at my age.
This, to women, is pure freaking sex. I'm talking about sex at the moment. You translate it to women languages as sex.
Because chocolate ice cream, at my age, is dangerous. Yes. At your age, you can actually eat almost as much as you like.
That's sex. Is a metaphor for sex. Guys, metaphors and all these things, if you're new to these things, how can I put it? Practice it with women, because women get it much more than men. Be around women, and as soon as you've got women, do it around. It doesn't matter, do it. Very, very useful. Very, very freaking useful. You'll love it. It can take a bit of time to get a grasp. You're getting good at it, but it's beautiful because women get it. Women get it. After you practice with it, oh god, when you speak women language, is incredible.
I remember when I was your age. Oh god. Oh yes.
This is pure sex.
Chocolate ice cream. I would actually have it for a long, long time. I couldn't actually stop.
That is intercourse. I'm talking about intercourse in woman's language.
When I have to dose it down a little.
Wow.
Little, just eat it.
And so she says how. She understands it really well. Her subconscious and the conscious get it. They both get it.
With moderation. Moderation. In moderation.
Maybe.
In moderation. So you go there, and I go.
Now what's gonna happen is she wanted you to go there, and I could have followed her, and I couldn't be bothered. And also another thing is, my camera, the battery was a bit down, so I didn't have a replacement battery. So I said, "No, freaking hell, I'm not entertaining this. I'm not interested." So off you go. Because if I were interested, I would have actually carried on. But not in this case. Not interested. So and I would not be interested in carrying on this conversation if I don't have a footage. Basically, it would be a waste of my time. But this is absolutely beautiful. At least I've got this to show you the power and how you can use that, and the way I suggest you learn this sort of stuff is by practicing it. You can buy books in the sort of thing. I can't remember the name of the guy, but you can buy books on conversational hypnosis. Learn them. Just practice conversational hypnosis and suggestive language. You can get loads of books about this topic, and read and practice, especially with women. The results are amazing, absolutely amazing. You use your tone of voice, topics, and everything else, and you've got utter deniability, which is extremely good, and is extremely effective as well. Women cannot put you in a friend zone, because you bet. She tried to put me in the friend zone. I said we were going to be friends, but actually said it to her subconscious mind, we're fuck buddies, and I'm talking about sex. And I'm talking about sex between me and her with the freaking chocolate metaphor. And she gets it 100%. By the way, after that conversation, I was just running back home, and I bumped into her, perfectly happy to see me, waved at me, and likely I'm going to see her again. Or unlikely. I don't care whether I'm going to see her again tomorrow or any other day. But this is exactly what triggers women. What you've just seen is really playing it hard. In a short period, I'm actually putting the gas down. The risk I'm taking is that she gets freaked out, which they can do, and leaves and ejects. Or she doesn't see me again, she doesn't respond to my messages. And in both cases, I couldn't care less. So hopefully I'm sure this video is really good. Watch in its entirety, I love it. And should you have any questions, fortycharms.com. Thank you for watching, watch the full video now.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте.
Я это не
Oh. Yeah, the usual case. Let's go. You know where we're going, yes?
You know this place?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. You wanted to go somewhere in particular, if I remember. Going to the metro.
I didn't know. Maybe we can go.
Okay, let's go that way then. Let's get in the. I don't know where you want to go. So otherwise, I'll take you to Chinese places.
You like Chinese TV?
Sorry?
You like Chinese TV?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, very good. Yeah, of course.
I don't like.
Okay, let's go. What do you like? You said an Italian place.
But it's far.
Sorry?
It's far.
It's far. How far is it?
Italian place?
Yes. We're going to Italy. Are we going to Italy or not?
Wait.
So if it's far, we're going to Italy maybe. Well, how long do you think it's going to take to get there? Sorry, how long do you think it's going to take to get there?
I don't know, but I know it's long. It's very far.
Is it on that street, on that road? Yes.
We can go in places that close.
Okay, that's okay. I'll trust you in that. 你好，靚女。That way, yes. 你好，你好。Hi. Yeah. 你好，靚女啊，哪里的？俄羅斯嗎？亲不在，是吗？那个哪里的？
湖北。
湖北哦，你好犀利啊！ No, I'm very shy. I mean, there's another school of English in work. So, have you started looking for work again, or? Have you started looking for work again?
Yeah. I work today.
Oh.
Like a substitute teacher.
Substitute, yes.
所以我们跟凤阳生的关系可大可近可近啦，可近了，我坐到天津水地铁，要不然我去那不搞了。
Haven't been taken anywhere by anyone here. It's normally me to take people to places. Oh, my business is I make money by selling beauty devices, and I sell them abroad. Beauty devices, and I sell them beauty devices, and I sell them abroad. I like lasers, these sort of things. Yeah, that's one of the ways I make money. I make money by other means as well, but all legal. All legal. So yeah, I've done the English teacher myself, and there's too little money for too much work, so I don't do it. I prefer other ways. And you learn the Chinese and you have to walk a bit straight, freaking thing, this way. Walk straight. You're walking this way. Well, you can walk whatever you like, you know, whatever way you want. Lấy hổ lên dài à?
What do you do every every day?
Every day? Well, I've just managed my team. I shoot videos for my work. I'll show you a few of them. And yeah, here also in factories, different factories and so on. I visit factories and yeah, that's so I visit factories to see what products I can sell, get the information I need, manage the team that works for the company. Oh, look. Do you remember this place? Yes? The right place you're talking about from downstairs?
Time Kitchen, it's the name.
Say it again?
Time Kitchen.
Time Kitchen. Time Kitchen. Time Kitchen. I'm sure you don't know the Chinese name, do you? Oh, we are. Oh, right. Okay. And it's on the second floor. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Very easy. Oh yeah, that's true. What floor are we in? What?
Ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream. Oh yeah, you've
know
got this
where?
thing about chocolate ice cream. Yeah, again, you're naughty. With chocolate ice cream, very naughty. Yeah, of course. It's an Italian restaurant. Yeah, this is the third floor. It's the second floor, so we've got to go down again. It's the third floor. No, third floor is this. This is the second floor then. Lei har den eller? Hörde du? It's an Italian place, yeah?
Not Italian,
European.
European.
靓仔，我不知道这个叫有一个餐馆是意大利的那种啊。
西餐吗？
对。
不像我们在健身房见土豆菲力。
不是，吃的。
楼下有。
没有那个西餐。
现在在楼下。
楼下吗？这个是3楼吗？这个是几楼？3楼。哦，可以。Yeah. 你好，靚女。你好。Good. Oh yeah. So you've gotta get more tight. You see that those girls. You've gotta get more tight clothes.
What is it?
More tight. More girls.
What is it? Didn't know.
Женщины. Very tight clothes. Maybe it's here. Did you find it? Okay. Is it this one? Yes? Okay. Let's try it then. Okay. Now let's sit close to each other. Otherwise it's going to be like an interview. We're going to sit here. Let's close to each other. Come on. Sit here. Here. Close to each other. Here. Come on. Sit here. You'll sit there. I'll sit here. Go to 靓仔啊，可以微信支付吗？微信支付行不行？
First time here
听不懂。
第一次过来的。
是的，我是第一次的，应该是第2次了吧？哦，你跟他讲英文就可以了。讲英文呢？
我刚才听你说广东话。
冇問題，靚仔啊，冇問題啊。
講得好標準喎。
你好犀利啊！
What are you talking about?
啊？
What are you talking about?
點？誒
What are you talking about?
What am I thinking about?
Talking.
Well, I'm saying that you're a stripper.
What? What?
I'm saying that you're a stripper.
Street.
You're a stripper.
What is it?
It's only a joke. You cannot get it very easily because your English is not that good. I'm very surprised that you're being paid to teach English.
I only type level of English.
You're very, very small level of English.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to improve it.
Say again?
I want to improve it.
But don't look at me that way. Yeah, well, you have to improve it. Yeah, maybe. Depends what your goals are in life. I mean, you don't even need to speak English that well to make loads of money anyway. So I've got friends whose English is really poor, and yet they're making quite good money. So English is not the most important thing. Other things are important. Sorry?
Which thing?
Not the things that you're thinking about. The intelligence, for instance. Intelligence. Well, a certain type of intelligence. Business intelligence, being street smart, this sort of thing. Yeah. Maybe you are street smart, I don't know. Maybe you're not. Who knows? So are you gonna bore me all night? Not all night. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you all night. Are you gonna bore me? That's it. Yeah. Or maybe I should speak more slowly. Oh. Oh yes, this is why I want to speak more slowly. That way, yeah. Okay. And then you say, why do you speak strangely? Speak more slowly. Yeah. So is it how you speak with your boyfriend very slowly, so you do understand each and every word he says? Yeah?
No.
Oh yeah.
Don't need to talk like this.
Otherwise you don't understand.
I will understand, but just maybe I can use some words normal.
Don't look at me that way. Anyway, just look at me normally, as you would look to your friends. Give me the strange looks. Yeah, I feel uneasy around you. I may blush in a second. Yeah, so that's life. So what do you do during the day then? You're getting bored to death.
I really don't. I like to take photos. I would like to be a photographer.
So again,
I like to take photos.
you're taking pictures. Oh, taking pictures.
I
Oh.
want to be a photographer.
Oh. What type of pictures?
People and nature. What?
Nature.
Nature,
Oh, you like nature?
of course.
I do love nature. Sometimes I feel like an animal. Not around you. Not around you. Around you I feel like, oh. Anyway. Yeah. I may be falling asleep anytime soon. Are you always this interesting with your friends? Say again?
Something's wrong?
Yeah, it seems as if, yeah.
What's wrong?
I don't know, look at me in a strange way.
Like this.
Oh, you look at me like that. I feel really, really strange. Me? Yeah. How do you know?
From movies.
Oh, from movies. You see, I'm very normal.
That's very.
Very normal. You drive to a place. You drive to a place where there's not many people, and you hope that nobody will see you. And then if they even see you, it doesn't really matter because it's still legal. Because at least you try to hide yourself. That's the point of the law. Do you know? That's the way it works. If you at least try to hide, I mean, most countries, that's okay. At least. If you don't hide, then you ain't gonna get arrested. In most countries. So all European countries. In Italy, I think it's completely legal even to masturbate outside. I think there was a case of somebody masturbating outside, and it was not convicted of any offence. I think it was in the papers. I don't know. Okay. No, thank you. I don't have such wishes. Do you want to do that? It's a bit like work. So this is what I do for work. I talk for work. So I make money, and I'm not charging you for it. Maybe I should start charging you, but you wouldn't be able to pay. My fees are very high. What can I? Well, yeah. It's not. You're not my audience anyway. You're not my audience. Yeah, we'll sit somewhere. I'll show you what I do. My God, it's so hot. Oh, that's how you made me yesterday. Wearing almost this. No, I don't jog. I haven't got the gear to jog. Got the right, no, not the right type of gear. There's a bat. Seen it? Yeah, I'm gonna get. Yeah. Lấy hổ liên dài à. Hey, 你好，怎么样？ Very likely so. Many people know me.
So many people here.
Sit here for a while. Show you. Oh God, what is it? Yeah, the old man needs a rest. Slowly.
No. All Italians always touching.
So again?
All Italians always touching.
You have experience with Italians maybe?
No, I didn't have.
Oh, okay.
So how can you tell us all Italians then?
No, I'm asking you.
I think is a very natural thing.
But not
For friends. Yes, exactly. I know with your, I don't quite get it. I mean, if I were a girl, if I did this, it's okay. Because I'm a man, it's not okay.
Okay.
This is discrimination.
No.
I feel discriminated now. I walk slowly, very slowly. And remember, we're only friends. Like Holly and I. Only friends.
Why? I need to. I can, for example, I can't learn English very well for some years.
Because you didn't try.
It's difficult for me. I tried. Really.
Well, now your Irish boyfriend can help you.
I hope so.
Certainly not helping you. Hopefully, I shouldn't speak English any longer. I should speak Chinese. Lấy hỏi lên trời à?
Have some practice. So
Yeah.
you won't forget.
Of course I will not forget Chinese. How can I forget Chinese? That's like me forgetting Russian. Duh. Нет. Дорога. Да.
This bench.
Oh, дорога.
Yeah, no, this bench.
Oh,
How do you say? Скамейка.
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 Скамейка. Скамейка.
Mhm.
Ah, скамейка. Yeah,
You know this grass?
don't know.
Трава.
Trava.
Трава.
Trava. No, the only way I can learn the language is if I've actually been in Russia all the time,
You
because
can
then
talk on Russian with me. I can speak only Russian with you if you want.
да,
Конечно. Я могу говорить только на русском, только
я
Ты вряд ли
не
будешь понимать много всего, что я
я
скажу.
не понимаю ты
Yes.
говоришь.
Ты не понимаешь.
Мне очень нравится говорить по-русски, но
Но
я
не
не
понимаю.
хочу. Я не знаю, что говоришь. Да.
Can you understand on Russian? Not speak, but understand.
Говоришь.
Я могу говорить на русском. Я могу говорить на русском гораздо лучше, чем на английском. Do you understand it?
Я не понимаю.
Okay.
Я не понимаю. And then, yeah, the only way it would actually work is, yeah, if I were in Russia and there wasn't any other option, I'd be difficult for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but then it'd be easy after a month. Very easy, because Russian has got the alphabet, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. They have bad ideas. You naughty girl. Yeah, you walk too fast for me.
You need this stick for
This
all.
stick. Yeah,
yes.
exactly. I need that.
Mhm.
You're my stick. You're my stick. Oh, there's an expression in Italian. You're my old age stick. It's an expression in Italian. Yeah. Messages arrived.
No. no.
Yes, no. You're getting a bit confused. A bit confused. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna buy the new computer. I need a new computer.
Where?
Go to a shop and buy it.
Where?
In China, here,
No,
in somewhere.
not in Taobao, but in real.
Yeah, in a shop. I go to a shop. Yeah, and got one. Get one because really need it.
It's not good to buy computers here. It's better to buy it in Hong Kong or.
It's the same. It's not much difference. What's the problem? What's the difference? There's not much difference. It's the same. They say it's cheaper in Hong Kong. I don't believe that. I went to Hong Kong.
I just heard that all my friends bought some things in Hong Kong, and they advised me to do the same.
To get in Hong Kong.
Yes, to buy something in Hong Kong.
I went to Hong Kong many times. Have you been to Hong Kong? Have you been to Hong Kong? Once. Well, I've been to Hong Kong many times. I don't see the difference. I've asked for the price, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much, there's not much difference as far as I could tell. Yeah, I like this place.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Nothing,
With my
we're
hand.
just... Oh, with your hand, I'm gonna eat it. Oh, or maybe this. It's got electricity.
No.
Yeah, my body's got electricity.
No,
Like-
no.
It's got big electricity. Very electrifying body. Волосатый. Да. Да.
I have to say in English.
Hairy.
Hairy.
Hairy. Волоса. Да. So in the winter, I'm not very cold, thanks to the balasa.
Because you're Italian.
Because
You're
I'm
not
a-
cold at all.
Because I'm a freaking monkey. Look. Yeah, you walk too fast for me.
Sorry.
Because the old age
God.
has caught up with me.
So now we will go.
Yes, and we'll go all the way back to the entrance. Are you teaching English like every other foreigner? Well, it happens. I mean, there's worse things in life, you know. You could be walking at night in the park, for instance. You get the humour then.
Just walking.
Yeah, let's walk together. Let's walk together for a while. Yes, I've got time in my hands, and I stay in the what do you call it? The A exit, close to the A exit of the Shijia. Yeah. It's not far at all. That's quite close. I mean, I just came running here. It takes 10 minutes around the bouts. So when did you arrive over here?
In August.
August. All right, right. Was I think it was 2 months ago I arrived. Yeah. I'm not used to speaking English at all. As I always speak Chinese. I mean, I was very surprised. I looked at you and thought, I mean, she looks a bit like a foreigner. I mean, I just gotta speak to her. Yeah. So, are you not scared of walking at night in these parks? I mean, have you not been warned about being very dangerous and such? Or? What does that mean?
We talked about adventures here. No?
Adventures. Oh yes, you can have an adventure. It's a bit too early for us, but what I'm actually saying is, have you been warned that here, this park could be dangerous?
Oh, dangerous? No, no, it's not dangerous. Because
Yeah.
Chinese people are so quiet and calm.
Yeah.
And this park is like so calm too.
Oh yes.
Let's be
Yes, indeed. And I think it's very safe as well. I keep jogging here whenever I'm around here, whenever I live here. I come here jogging at night. Doesn't matter. It's very safe because there's the area is safe anyway, and there's loads of CCTV cameras everywhere, so it's very, very safe. Yeah. So what do you think about the area then? What do you think? Do you like here? No, you don't like it. 你好，去哪里？我们也是啊。Of course. Can you not?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Почему? Yeah.
I didn't learn it yet.
Why?
I didn't start. I don't know why.
Well, it's very
Maybe
easy.
Later I will.
It's very easy. You just isolate yourself and you refuse to speak English. You're gonna learn it really, really quickly. And then, I mean, are you living on your own or what? Did you come here on your own or come here with your husband or what?
With my friend.
Oh, so he's Russian as well.
Yeah.
She's Russian. Yeah. I mean, don't you feel being a bit isolated here? Because especially if you don't speak the language, it's just you can only meet other Russians or English-speaking people, and it's very, very isolated, in my opinion. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little.
Okay. Huh?
Too far.
Okay. Yes. What I'm saying is, given the fact that you cannot speak Chinese, you find it very difficult to relate with the locals, with Chinese people.
Not so slow.
So I'll make sure you understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chinese language for me is too difficult because of the tones.
Oh, okay.
I can't understand yet.
Well, as I said, the way I've done it is very simple. I just locked myself up with a dictionary and a few books, and I refused to speak to anyone in English. I just refused. I refused any contact with other foreigners who could speak English as well. And I said, look, that is the only way. Either speak the language, I learn it really quickly, or I'm just going to be isolated forever. So I learned really, really quickly. But I guess it's not quickly. I mean, within 3 to 4 months, I could actually have very basic conversations, and now it's not as if I can have very complex conversations. However, my Chinese is far better than anyone's English level, person's English level here. So they've got to speak to me in Chinese. It doesn't make any sense for them to speak to me in English, because my Chinese is far better. So there's pretty much no difficult in communication. Maybe a bit intricated stuff I could be a bit hard, but not as such, because if they make an effort, I can still make out what they're trying to say, and then if they make an effort as well. So yeah. You working tomorrow?
No, now I'm unemployed.
You what? Sorry?
Now I'm unemployed.
Oh, you're unemployed. Oh, very good. Very good. Any plans for the night?
Sleep.
Sleep?
Sleep.
Oh, boring. Yeah. So tell me, are you homesick?
What?
Are you homesick?
Where?
Are you okay? Do you miss your country?
Say it again.
Do you miss your country?
No, not so much, because Russia is actually not a good country for me.
Oh, no, Lindsay.
Messy, dirty.
Uh-huh.
I don't like Russia. I don't
Oh.
like even Russia. in the world and travel around, and I didn't want to go back.
Ah, how old are you?
22.
Oh, very young. Very young. Well, you take a guess.
And you? How
You
old?
take a guess.
Okay, 28.
I'm 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 40. I can prove it. I've got documents proving it.
Wow.
Not only one piece of document, too many documents. Therefore, it's maybe true. Yeah, I've got ID cards, driving license, all dating back to my date of birth, what would you call it, 1980.
Mm.
And hence, I'm almost 40. Yes.
You look very young.
Yeah, because I don't smoke, I don't drink,
Mm.
I exercise, I have no stress whatsoever. And yeah, that's my life. I love my life.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you've got no stress, you love your life, you don't smoke, you don't drink, pretty much that's it. You live long, happily, and you look quite young.
Mm.
And I come running, jogging here almost every, I'd say pretty much every day.
Mm.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Every day. It's not given I come at night. It could come at night. I could come during the afternoon. It depends what I feel like.
Mm.
When I feel like. That's really it. So what would you normally do in your spare time, given that you're gonna have loads of spare time? What do you do?
Just- Actually, I'm boring person, so
You're what? Sorry?
boring person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just walking around. And
Walking around.
Yes.
Alright. Your friends, meaning just that friend or other Russian friends?
Foreigners.
Uh-huh. Ah.
Here and not here, another.
So in here, how many foreigners do you know here?
About 10 maybe.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
Why?
It's just too few.
Yes,
The circle of
not
friends is
social, not so social.
Oh god, we're not going to get along, are we? 'Cause I'm extremely social, I'm extremely open.
You're an extrovert. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not as though by making, it's by the product of doing what I do, my work, and the fact that I travel a lot and I stay in so many different countries. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
How many languages do you know?
I'd say I don't speak Russian really. I only say солнышко, любимая, мне нравится пельмень. But Russian doesn't really count because I only stay there for 3 weeks, so it's not. I'm fluent in yeah, a few, yeah, maybe 5 or 6. Spanski, portugiński, portugalski, italianski, angielski, kitalski, and then a few dialects that don't count. Yeah, that's what like everyone.
Some Russian language from foreigners.
Yeah, if I stayed in Russia for a year, I could be almost fluent. Your Russian is very, very easy.
Holy word, yeah?
Only 5. I can only speak 5.
That's cool, really cool.
No, it's just nothing cool about it because I was born with it. You put me in a different place, I learned the language. I don't have to try. Well, at the beginning, I think only Chinese and Japanese would require me to make it a slight effort at the beginning. However, in a while, then I can learn by default, like any other kid. That's how I learn, like kids, like children. Yeah. What was your name though? I can't remember. Andreas. Nastya. Очень приятно, Nastya.
Мне тоже.
Да.
Do you have a family?
No, I'm not married. If you're asking me whether I'm married, I may have already one child, maybe. I'm not sure whether it's mine. And one is going to be born next month. I'm not married though. I'm free. single. Sorry?
Why?
Why would I want to get married and give my money away? And I want my freedom. I don't want to give my money away to anyone. Other than my children, if they're good enough after I die. Only if they're good enough. That's how I feel. Everyone should earn their own living. That's the way I feel. Even my children will do the same. Even my children will do the same. Because otherwise they're going to be spoiled. And hence it's not a very good thing. Yeah, do you use WeChat? Yeah, let's get WeChat in place. Well, no, I normally live here. If I'm...
I have another name here, but
Без проблем. Да. Без проблем. Okay. Your internet. Oh yeah, you got it. You've got a rubbish phone. So what are you gonna do for money?
I will work later. Just now I came back from Vietnam.
Vietnam, okay.
Only a few days ago.
Mhm.
I didn't try to find another job.
Oh, it's gonna be very easy for you to find it. How much can you earn as a teacher?
For natives, it's a big salary, but
Big
for
salary, okay.
non-natives, like
Uh-huh.
it's about 13, 14,000.
13,000. 13,000 meaning 13,000. Да.一万多了是吗？对 Okay. Oh, 还可以 It's quite good. Yeah, it's quite good. Because your rent is not that much anyway. Maybe 2,000 or 3,000 at tops. Tops. And the rest is for you to spend. It's quite good. Yeah, you're left with loads of money. There's nothing to complain. Oh, if you can get that, I mean, you can live long and happy here.
It's hard to live a long time here because of police.
Police?
Yeah.
What about the police?
Police are often trying to catch foreigners who work illegal here.
Are you illegal?
Yeah, because I have a business visa, but I
You've
work
been in what, sorry?
business visa.
Business visa, yes.
Yes, but I work not with this business visa. I work as a teacher. I can't work.
Oh. Well, the most that can happen is just they deport you.
Yeah.
That's the part. I don't think you're going to do anything worse than that.
It's not good actually.
Why not? Well, do you really want to stay here all your life?
No.
So.
Just for some months or
Uh huh.
then I want to travel.
All right.
I want to earn money to travel.
All right. So it's pretty much okay then. It's pretty much okay.
So you next year?
Uh huh.
Yes. About 2 months.
Yes, arrived in when is it called? In March, 10th of March. That's when I've arrived, and I may need to be back in maybe 3 weeks or so. Maybe, I'm not sure. But then, no. I've got to go to a few countries, and then I'll be back. I've got to go to Cambodia, and then I've got to go back to the UK, then maybe Italy, and then back here again. I work. This is for work. It's not for. So when I want to relax, I stay in one place, especially here. This is where I stay for relaxation. Yes, relaksacja, да. Ладно. Да. Yeah, I had a Russian girlfriend, taller than me. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, over 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. God, and she used to say, "I love you, mate. Solnishko, duh, pupsik." Her name Nadia, Nadezhda, I think. Yeah, Nadezhda. Oh, English. I mean English because my Russian wasn't as good. And but if I, as I say, if I stayed in Russia for long enough, then I'd speak it really quickly. Less than a year. It's too easy. I could read your alphabet within 2 weeks. It's too easy. Your alphabet is dead easy. So, and because of this, I could be fluent really quickly. And Chinese is not, because I can't be bothered with the characters. Can't be bothered doing it every day. So I've learned the most common ones. So I can say pretty much anything I want, but I cannot always understand what they're saying or understand what they type all the time. But yeah, do you know how big this spot is?
Big. I know it's big.
How big do you think it is? Circumference.
Yes, I worked here. Really long.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
In China.
北京、哈尔滨、上海、厦门、西安、乌鲁木齐、三亚 of course 深圳、香港 of course. I mean not many, but it's not for a visit. It's mainly business related mainly. Yes, I think a few of them weren't, but mostly is business. Yeah, I think the two of us will not get along. You're too... What is it? Oh, it's a snail. Right. That's good. Yeah, so I was saying the two of us will not get along. You're too introverted and I'm too extroverted. Yeah. So what do you think about Chinese guys?
Nothing. I don't like Chinese.
Yeah, I mean, I had a friend, I met a woman, a girl, obviously younger than me, and she said, of course they need prostitutes. Who would bang a Chinese guy? No one. Of course they need prostitutes, she said. She's English. And guess what? She went with a Chinese guy. So funny. Yeah. So what's your boyfriend situation? You have? Oh, very good. Good on you. I keep myself being single all the time. I like being... Sorry?
It's normal.
Being single?
Yes.
Yeah, I like freedom.
Like it.
I like freedom. Freedom is my thing. And he's Russian, I'm taking it.
What?
He's Russian, your boyfriend.
Oh no, he's from Ireland.
Oh.
Irish.
Alright. And he stays here as well?
In Juhai.
Where?
Juhai, you know?
Don't.
Juhai.
No.
Yes, Macau.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so a long distance thing. A distance
1
relationship.
hour on the fast train.
Well, better than being 1 hour on a plane, which is pretty much the same. Yeah, and then here is so beautiful at night, so calm.
There are no stars.
Well, I think... Oh, there are. I think in a few, well, maybe next month we're going to be able to watch them.
Right.
Because it's summer.
I just see this gray sky, always gray, no stars, no moon.
Right.
I'm not sure again.
Oh well, I think I'd better go back for my jog. So whereabouts do you live?
Here?
Live that way? Yeah, I think, yeah, let's go that way and then I'll carry on jogging. 2 minutes and I'll carry on.
Are you renting an apartment or?
I live in a hotel and you're free to come if you've got time. Come for tea.
How many foreigners do you know here?
I know many, but I don't associate myself with them. Because I find it very boring, otherwise it wouldn't be any. Lian Zaya, Leho Salaya. Leho Lian Loya. Leho Lian Zaya. Dodge. Yeah, I know, this is very awkward for me. Speaking to a foreigner, I don't normally do it.
Why?
Because I'm not here to speak to foreigners. I'm here to associate with myself with the Chinese, with the locals. That's what happens when you're a foreigner in a different country. You associate yourself with the other foreigners because you cannot be bothered. I mean, I'm not. Well, maybe it's your case as well. Assimilating the culture, and it's very hard in China, and I realise it. Because the first time I came, oh god, the cultural shock is incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's completely different. It's very difficult for you to start reading their emotions. But I can now. I can tell really quickly. But then when you get used to it, in my case, then you love it. Lian Zai, Gai Yao. And yeah. That's the thing, and then if you speak the language, it's much easier. You can associate yourself with anyone. And then it was really, I wouldn't say depressing, but it was hard at the beginning when I couldn't speak Chinese. It's really, really hard and very, very lonely for a while. But then quickly enough, I've started. You said it?
Cool, it's cool that you can speak Chinese. I would like to learn it, but I can't. It's so hard to learn. It's difficult to me learning languages.
This is your picture. Seems. Is it your picture?
What's funny?
Yeah. You look like a very different character to what you've got here. I mean, look at this picture. It's like. Look at it. I see whether I can actually show you. It's like. I like this better. It looks a bit mysterious. Can you be mysterious?
Maybe.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Because it starts creating certain feelings. Mystery. Yes. Mystery. Feelings that run up and down your body. Lovely. Mystery. And especially in a place like this, when everything is calm, start getting at ease. It's beautiful. This is why I like coming here jogging, especially at night.
How long are you usually stay here?
I normally jog. I do two. What do you call it? Two round thingies. I just run around twice. And that's enough for two.
All the park?
Yes, the whole twice. It's only 3 kilometers, so it's making 6 in total. And yes, it's very, very relaxing. I find it very relaxing. You should take.
To the gym?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it doesn't show. I know. I'm not muscular enough, but you know that often. That's what I do. I mean, if you look at my pointer trend, then you look at what I do. I mean, it's not everything I do. What is it? That's me in the park yesterday, taking selfies, loving my body. I mean, I would make love to myself if I could. That's me. So I look for the right connection. Oh no, that's already done. Hang on, this is it. That's the bit a bit better. You can actually see in the thingies. You should try it. It's very easy. Yeah. So this is what happens after you exercise for so many years and you get older. You get stronger. Yes.
Sport is good for health.
And then being here is like being in a new dimension. It's beautiful. Takes feelings in a new direction. It's beautiful. That's what my friends say. And I feel it to a certain extent. Have you ever been up there?
Yeah, but not at night, in the day.
I have been there at night as well.
But it's really dark.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
Maybe
suggesting we
dangerous.
go. I'm not suggesting we go. Not right now. Maybe another day. You're a bit naughty. I wasn't suggesting that. Oh, I like that part of you. The naughtiness. Yeah, beauty. Can you be naughty? Can you be naughty?
No, what is
Naughty. You don't know the word naughty? Maybe your boyfriend should explain you.
no?
Naughty. You've been a naughty girl.
Any
A naughty
like
boy. Alright, okay. See whether. Okay, there you are. Got it. Naughty. As in a very common expression, a common word in English. Naughty.
I didn't
You refer it to
oh, this.
you refer it to children usually, and then
I understand. Yes.
And then-
No.
my friends say, I've got friends who say if you refer it to an adult, it's got a different connotation. Yeah. Taking things to a new direction. Yes. Feelings to a new direction.
How often do you see any foreigners here in this park?
Very seldom. There's a Greek gentleman. He comes jogging, but he's 60 and it's really good. The guy's really switched on. And he comes jogging without wearing any shoes. And there's a businessman as well. Only him, no one else. I've seen rarely other people, but not just him mainly. And then you're the second one in a long time. Maybe I've seen another Russian, but she was a bit old, maybe 50s, 60s.
Any Russians here?
I meet Russians every day. Look at this. If you go onto my thingy, so look what it is. It's here. Let's have a look. Oh, my girlfriend. Yeah, don't say she's not because I'd get upset if you did. Yes, this is my girlfriend. So I lied about not having a girlfriend. You don't have one now. Where is it? No, the connection is not very good. So look. What about Spark?
Because of this bad
That connection. Ah, yes, I start to like you a bit, slightly. that side of you, the sparky thing. I can't find it for some reason. But if you look at it, then you'll find some pictures with Russians. See what it is? See ya? No, I can't find it for some reason. I can't find it. No, is that not allowing me to download it for now? But you'll find them, because especially here, whenever I find foreigners, they're usually stayed here for a long time. So it's pretty much the same people, other than certain young people like you. That smell a scent. Yeah, is it your perfume?
No.
You don't actually. So look.
No.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, is it natural? You're not actually wearing any perfume. Amazing. Certain women can do that. We men, especially me, I just stink. That's what I do. I have to use deodorants all the time. And you like chocolate?
What?
Oh, chocolate, yeah. So I should take you for a chocolate feast. Yeah, ice cream, chocolate feast. Yes. Gelato, brava. Ah, very good. Очень, very good. How do you say very good in Russian?
Очень хорошо.
Очень хорошо, да, очень хорошо. Да. Да. Yeah, you have to teach me Russian.
Maybe.
Maybe, how do you say maybe? Что говоришь maybe?
I just want to know that we can be friends.
Yeah, I don't want anything. We cannot be boyfriend and girlfriends because I don't want any girlfriend. I'm a free man.
Yes.
I think you're getting things a bit mixed up. There's not going to be any boyfriend and girlfriend here. You keep your Irish boyfriend. We can only be friends, nothing else. Yeah, I think your imagination has gone a bit too fast for me. Yeah, women's imagination is going really fast. Very suggestive. It's amazing. You're getting very strange ideas. But I like them.
Like what?
Your ideas.
What? What ideas?
Yeah, the ideas that you're saying we're only friends. Meaning that you're thinking about other things which I wasn't thinking about. Because otherwise, why would you say that? Why would you say that? I know. Take it easy, we're only friends. Nothing more. And you keep your boyfriend. It does his own thing, is to say you see each other every now and then. And we hang out only. We only hang out, we're only friends. Because your boyfriend is something serious and you've got to keep him serious. Me, we're only, we're only talking.
Why do you talk like this?
How am I talking?
With this voice and...
What voice? What voice are you talking about? You see, I think your imagination is playing you up.
No.
I think it's your imagination. What voice? It's just normal voice.
You know that not.
You know what?
That's not normal.
Is that not normal? Are you saying I'm not normal? Why am I not normal?
You're normal, but your voice is not normal.
My voice is not normal. That's very interesting. So what is a normal voice then?
Okay.
Give me an example. Normal voice.
I can't. You can.
I can? Okay. Lienzaya. 你哪里的？
我看到你住在乔记花园对吧？
对，我住那个 A 区口附近。
我看到你了。
哦，对对，看过你了，这条狗很漂亮哦。你哪里的靓仔啊？
我是上海的。
上海哦，好帅啊！你好帅靚。
你很壯。
多謝。Have you seen it? It's the same voice. I think your imagination is playing you off, you know? It's the same voice. Nothing changes. It's how you're taking it.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
Maybe I'm wrong.
So funny. You're so funny, it's incredible. Is it because you're thinking about chocolate and then enjoying chocolate ice cream with me? That's only chocolate ice cream. There's nothing else. I love chocolate ice cream, but I have to be careful at my age because chocolate ice cream at my age is dangerous. Yes. At your age, you can actually eat almost as much as you like. I remember when I was your age, oh god. Oh yes, that chocolate ice cream. I would actually have it for a long, long time. I couldn't actually stop. But now I have to dose it down a little.
Wow.
Little, just eat it in moderation. In moderation. In moderation.
Maybe.
In moderation.
There?
So you go there, and I go there running, and then we'll be in touch. And do you remember my name?
Andreas.
Yes.
No.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Another one. Come on. You're not Chinese, remember? You're Russian.
Yeah.
That's very normal. Bye bye.